What's up, y'all? Good morning. Sorry I'm a little late. I'm also sorry about the sound stuff. Like, this audio stuff I've been struggling with for a little while. And I imagine I'm going to keep struggling with it until I get this piece back off the homie. Anyway, though, what's up, man? Welcome to the Wake and Bake Show. I'm your host, Fancy Clown. And we are experimenting with different structures and shit and different things that we could possibly do. Um, we meaning myself. Um, yeah, man. I basically sat down and wrote up some stuff and tried to prepare myself in such a way where it's like I have some shit to talk about um, the 5 days out of the week. So this first week, it's really been like a technical thing. Like it's really been a lot of me making sure that I can actually get this shit up and going, like on time to a fair extent, and then also being able to stream with my equipment, my computer, everything set up the way that it is. Whether I gotta spend money on new equipment or get better equipment. Um, and the other thing is the sound. I'm tripping on the sound like every 5 minutes because, like I said, I'm using this mic that's like over here, and it's things between me and the mic because the mic is, it's over there. So y'all can hear my hands. Y'all can hear the pack of tobacco. But anyway, yeah. So I apologize. This is something in development. It's something that we're still working on. Yeah. But besides that, man, get your coffee ready. Get your coffee ready. Welcome to the Wake and Bake Show, man. Welcome to the Wake and Bake Show. So, since I was last here, give you a little rundown recap on my personal life and the shit that I'm dealing with. So last night I got on to a gear stream with my man Practice Needed, who just made affiliate. Shout out to the guy. Um, so that means he reached those goals that I'm pretty much trying to go for now, which is 50 followers, 3 concurrent viewers, and 5 people chatting in a room at some point. So right now I've had 4 people chatting in a room. I got 28 followers, and my concurrent viewership is not very good because I be streaming like one, I don't be telling nobody when I'm gonna stream half the time, and then two, I be streaming for too many hours and shit. But anyway, yeah. So shout out to the guy for making affiliate. So we basically we're trying our best to figure out ways to utilize this platform beyond just the ways that we've seen in the past, or beyond just the ways that we think of naturally that come to our mind. Like we got on this joint just thinking, all right, we're gonna play some video games, and people won't watch because people watch it anyway. But now I guess we got like a more pointed attack to it. Like for instance, he only streams on Monday nights and Wednesday nights for the most part, because that's when he can get his room full, and that's when he knows his people will show up, which is fucking wise, smart for him. Um, and he used to stream other days, but he actually cut those days out because they were taking his average down for concurrent viewership. So I mean, I might have to get to that point at some point, but right now I'm just concerned about achieving some type of consistency and proving to myself that I can even do this. Uh, so yeah, man, if you're watching, I really appreciate you. Uh, Sometimes y'all motherfuckers don't be talking in the chat, which I wish you did, but I still appreciate even just seeing those numbers down at the bottom of the screen and shit, knowing I ain't talking to myself. So yeah, my guy made affiliate. I'm very happy for him, but at the same time, we realize this is just the beginning of the journey, and so many different steps. And me, myself, I'm still trying to make affiliate. I'm still, a number of steps away from being able to do that. So, anyway, back to what I was saying, my personal life and shit. So yeah, last night I'm streaming with that guy, Practice Needed. Go follow him. And my audio was bad throughout the whole stream. But like the way that it worked out, I was trying to get this boy back home and make sure that he actually got on because he was, he had to work. He was tired, all that other shit. So I'm like, all right, I will call you at this time to make sure. But I called him at that time, and then I was like, all right, I gotta go video check, sound check. And I sound checked for my voice, and I sound checked with the wrong game. I sound checked with Outriders because I was like, it's gonna be a lot of shooting and bang bang shit, same type of noise. But no, Outriders is an immensely louder game than fucking Gears of War, which is what we was playing. So by the time Gears got on, the whole joint was quiet, and then his voice was on the video, like, I don't know, the technical shit. But his voice was on that video, so like y'all couldn't hear his voice or the video. It was basically just my voice and this loud ass chair. Also, I apologize for my hair. Screen in here, screen on here, screen popping, screen on my hat. Yeah, sorry. But yeah, so it was bad audio. It was 2 hours of like me talking to whoever I'm talking to on the phone or on some headphones or some shit. But y'all couldn't hear him. So I felt pretty bad about that. When I got off, I was like frustrated at myself for letting 2 hours go by. And it's like, damn, bro, you be wondering why, same fucking stream. He'll have 8 people and you'll have 2 to 3. And I mean, don't get me wrong, he promotes his stream and he let niggas know like he gonna be on. But at the same time, it's still like, bro, why did you go on? Why did you spent how much time today not sound checking? You spent how much time today not preparing for the shit you knew you had to do tonight? So yeah, I was pretty hard on myself about it last night. But I don't know. First off, I watched the Phillies game last night. I do that shit every night. I wait till the end of the night and I put the Phillies game on, and then I end up staying up 2-3 hours longer than I'm supposed to. Yesterday we went to 12 or 13 innings, so it was 4 hours and 20 minutes longer than I was supposed to. What a game it was. It was pretty much a tired ass sleepy game. All the way up until about the 8th inning, and then we started getting knocks. Now there was one solo home run from like innings 1 to like 7, and it was like, all right, if it ends like this, whatever. But once the 8th inning came, we got 2 points. They got 2 points. Then we got 2 more points. Then they got 2 more points. And then we got 1 point. And then they got 1 point. So it was like just going and going and going, especially with that runner on second that they start off with in extra innings. So yeah, it was just a nice, consistent flow of offensive production, and offenses producing. Time for the break. So that shit was actually really beautiful. Like, I haven't seen us be so consistent offensively as I did yesterday. So, damn, did I forget ashtray? Looks like I forgot ashtray. Sorry for the noise. Give me a sec. Yeah. So, anyway, offensively, we was more consistent than I'm used to seeing, which I really appreciated. It was an enjoyable game for that reason and that reason alone. Now, shit that's not good. The shit that's not good is Trey Turner, man. It's brutal. It's getting real brutal, bro. He had a sorry, I'm checking, I'm monitoring the shit on my phone so I can see if one, I want to see how many people in this joint. But then two, I want to be able to make sure my quality and all that is still what I think it should be. Because you never know. This should be unpredictable. So like if I go an hour without looking at it, I come back in an hour and it's like a whole new colony and shit. It's like a whole brand new colony. But anyway, so yeah, Trey is just fucking brutal. Like, besides the crazy ass offers and this nigga hitting in the double plays, you know what I'm saying? Fuck, it's terrible. It's real bad. Like, he walks up to the plate and I know he's gonna be an out. Like, it's just automatic. I know he's gonna be an out. Not only that, I know he ain't even gonna really work a pro AB. Like, he just gonna take fucking swing after swing after swing, low and away. And them niggas gonna keep feeding him that. He ain't gonna get no fastball in the fucking center of the plate because he don't force it. He don't force it out of them niggas. So that ball come up, he out. He out every fucking time. I think he was like 0 for 6. It was a long game last night, so I think he was like 0 for 6, maybe one walk. But anyway, this dude had an opportunity to make a double play in the 8th inning that could have pretty much put the game away. But instead of making that double play, 1 run scores, which ties the game. And if that run didn't score, I don't think we would have been to extra innings. So anyway, that was one mistake. Then the second thing happens. It's literally, let me see. I think it was we were hitting top of the order, so it was the top of the 11th, I think. And one of they dudes, I don't know if it was Sanchez or Soler or whoever, he hits like a ground ball straight up to shortstop. Straight up to shortstop. I mean, it had a little bit of heat on it. It was going kind of quick. Matter of fact, I think it was Josh Bell. Josh Bell was nice. Big motherfucker, man. That nigga nice. But anyway, Josh Bell, he the one who hit it. So the ball had a little heat on it. Went straight up where Trey was. I think Trey might have had the range maybe 6 feet to his right side. This nigga puts his glove down to the spot where he expects the ball to be. His eyes are just doing whatever. They're not on the ball. And he just starts sliding way early. Completely misses the ball. I don't even think the ball touched him anywhere on his body. Went straight past his ass. And next thing you know, you got Rojas and Marsh out in the outfield. Then the ball rolls right up to them. So Rojas, with urgency, picks it up and throws that shit. I think he threw it. I can't even remember where he ended up throwing it to because I don't remember who was on base at the time. But that play right there, that turned Josh Bell's out into a single, which allowed another nigga to come up and bat and work a RBI. And yeah, man, that was just about the full extent of it. Niggas is asking like, yo, can you bench him? And it was funny because Rob Thompson actually said, you know, I did bench him last week. You know, but that's not going to get a guy out of a slump. So, yeah, man, Phils is looking brutal as fuck. I feel like my camera just kind of doing what it want to do right now. Like, I calibrated these settings yesterday for about maybe an hour. And then I calibrated them the day before. So then I wake up today, I plug everything in. I gotta turn it all on, make sure it actually like reads. And then it comes on and I'm like, alright, I got my camera right so I can trust that shit. Only thing I changed between today and yesterday was I got this hat on. I'm changing it, see. Alright, so yeah, that has to do with it. Because the white hat is like reflectorating. It's reflectorating off of my shit. See that? Yeah, it's like reflectorating. Anyway, yeah, so it was a brutal game. We ended up losing on a walk-off at one point in the 12th. A game that we actually won like 3 times over, but a couple of errors. couple of offers. So yeah, let's go ahead down the order. Um, Alec Bohm, he's hitting like a motherfucking pro, bro. He was so clutch so many times. Like he go up there, he pulls pitches out of this dude. Like it ain't just no 3 and out, no 4 and out. You know what I mean? Alec Bohm works pro ABs. Like he takes good pitches. He takes the right pitches. So he had crazy time to hitting. He's looking amazing. Bryson Stott, I already told y'all, this nigga's upside is just like out. Same thing. Actually, Bone might have a higher upside just because he got more power. Um, he hits the off fields. They both hit the off fields, but yeah. Stott, he stole his 20th base yesterday. That shit was crazy. I didn't even know that nigga was like I seen him stealing bases here and there, but damn, 20, come real fast. Uh, Schwarber, he got one walk yesterday. He was over to over 5 really, but he was over as well. Almost an automatic out. He actually ended his walking streak yesterday. I think in 3 previous games to this, he had multiple walks, but yesterday's game he only had one walk, so that ended his streak. And his streak had tied his previous career high with 3 games and multiple walks. Trey Turner, told you he was brutal. He wasn't hitting shit. He wasn't making no plays in the field. Oh, they interviewed him after the game and asked if his brutal offense has been contributing to his lack of defense, and he was like, I think they're unrelated. So you got 2 problems, that nigga, instead of one. Who else is there? Bryce. Bryce is Bryce, man. Bryce was like, if I remember correctly, Bryce was like, he got on base like half the time. You know, he had a couple of timely hits. He's Mr. Clutch. He'll always be Mr. Clutch. Even if he ain't Mr. Power right now, he's Mr. Clutch. Let me see. I talked about Bryson Stott, Alec Bohm, Trey Turner, Kyle Schwarber, Bryce Harper. JT didn't play. We had Stubby. Stubby worked out 2 walks yesterday too. JT ain't played because he had a blister on his hand. He slid and then it ripped off all of his skin. So now when he goes to batting practice, it'd be uncomfortable and it's not healing. They ain't giving, he ain't got no opportunity to give it a chance to heal because they playing every day. So he can play defense, but it's still ain't healed enough for him to bat. Maybe he'll play today. Per Rob Thompson. Brandon Marsh came in for a pinch hit in the 9th, I believe. Hit a fucking 2-run homer. My nigga. Brandon Marsh. I love him. Alright. Look like we have some issues. Okay, I see why. Man. I'm gonna get excuse me. I'm gonna get used to it. I'm gonna get used to this shit, man. I'm telling you, like, yeah, my apologies for that. That was literally just because my computer was down. But we back on. I think we back on. I might have to stop the show and restart it. Yep. Damn. I gotta stop this shit and restart it. Can't let that happen again. My bad. Yeah, I gotta stop this joint and restart it. It's just on lag. Sorry about that, man. It's my fault.